And if I've lost my charm, apologies do no harm, 'cause you got a hold of my heart and I know it's warm.
A singer-songwriter Rio Romeo has a huge following with millions of streams on Spotify, and tomorrow they're releasing a new album. Plus, they're getting ready for a major tour in the fall. And joining me now is Rio Romeo to tell us more. It's so good to have you.
Hi, thank you for having me.
So this album is dropping on Friday, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's got to be exciting.
I'm very excited. I've worked on it for many years, and so to see it come to light is going to be super exciting.
What can people really expect?
I think that I've done some of my best songwriting to date in this album. It's a lot of storytelling. There's one song that's kind of like a parable. I think that I've really been able to express myself in a more particular way as a songwriter in this album.
And it's been a few years, so are the songs going to kind of go with like what you were feeling at that time in your life, and then maybe a different, time of life? Are we going to see like your life in a few years?
Definitely. So the first song that I wrote on this album was in 2020, and in that period of time I had a really brutal skateboarding accident. And so I had to deal with like a traumatic brain injury, and I had 2 hip surgeries in the span of this album. And so definitely a lot of life lived in the music and writing this project.
I thought you were going to say COVID, and you said that accident, brain injury. I was thinking COVID, but wow.
Yeah, no, I had something else going on.
Yes, yes. And then you're going on tour, so people are going to see you perform these songs as well.
Right, yeah, that'll be super exciting. We have, I believe it's 18 dates that we're going on from September 29th to the end of October, and it's during Halloween time, so that'll be really fun. We were just talking about what costumes we should have everyone wear.
Very cool. And you've got this, you were saying claymation, I was saying animation, you say claymation for a new video.
Yes, so we have a music video that's coming out tomorrow for my song I Might Be the Problem, and it's a claymation of this little smiley head that I have had as a character for many years. I'm an illustrator as well, and it's him on a little stage, and he's like walking on a little theater stage, and it's very cool. I worked with a claymator named Lucas Ansel on this, and he did an absolutely terrific job, and it took a really long time, and it was a ton of work, and I'm so excited about it.
Yeah, and you have almost this cult following, and it seems like I was reading a lot of things that people write, and you really are a role model, almost a hero for a lot of people. Do you feel, I mean, it has to be really flattering on one hand, but also a lot of pressure, I would imagine, for you to be their hero.
I don't feel pressure, because I think that I really feel a sense of community with people, and I know that some kids do look up to me, and I'm really flattered by that, but I really see myself as like one of them in a way. And so it's really flattering, and I think that I'm inspired that they hold me to such a high regard. But I also think that like I really just value what we have together as a community, that I kind of feel like a peer in a lot of ways too. So it's not that much pressure in that way.
Yeah, but what about when you're writing the songs? I mean, because they were commenting on lyrics, and I was thinking, I'm old, so I don't always hear the lyrics. I'm just listening to the beat, the sound of the song. But I mean, they were commenting on the lyrics and what you're putting out there for them. Are you thinking about that when is it really just what's in your head and what you're thinking, and not so much about how it's going to be received?
When I write music and when I write songs, it is definitely from a first-person perspective. I went through this. Most of my music is based off of real-life experiences. I went through this, and it's an emotional vent for me a lot of the times. I'm like working through this and trying to get clarity on it, trying to understand the situation better. And so, first and foremost, the music is for me, and then I choose to share it. And that's how I really started from the very beginning. I mean, the very first thing that I shared on the internet ever was like, hey guys, I wrote the song and I think it's kind of funny. And it was in the same way that I shared with it, like my real life friends. And so, yeah, I think that I love that people resonate with the music, and I love that people can feel the same emotion or something similar or something completely different of their own from the lyrics, but it's primarily storytelling for my own understanding.
Therapeutic for you and maybe therapy for others.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us. Certainly appreciate it. Again, you can find more information about Rio Romeo by going to our website, kcalnews.com, and clicking Seen on TV. the album arriving on Friday.